be.
Hi, Sean. I talked to you yesterday.
Good. You are fantastic.
Thank you.
Yes. A great host. Show is great. Listen to his show.
Absolutely, 95.5.
One mic. All I need is one mic. That's all I need.
Hey, Shelley Winter Show, live, local, topical, and relevant, my friends. Let's get right to it on this Monday evening, frigid Monday evening. Please stay warm wherever you are. It's going to be a cold one over the next couple days, but we knew this was coming. But I've got to say this. Let's start here. So I'm thinking the shutdown was over. I'm thinking the government was reopened, right? This is what I'm thinking. Because all day they're talking about the shutdown is over. Yay, they're going to vote. And I'm thinking, oh, it's over. Yay. No, they still have to vote, and we're waiting now. The Senate votes to end longest shutdown in U.S. history. The vote is coming up. But I'm not sure it's going to happen. It may happen. I'm not sure it's going to because the progressives, the Democrats on social media have been hammering the 10 Democrats who signed off on this deal. They have been hammering these people. It's almost as if these people were named Trump. Like, this is what I'm seeing on social media. And it's a war going on in the Democrat Party right now between a progressive left, the same people that for the last 40 days, Republicans have been saying Chuck Schumer's afraid of his left flank. Democrats are afraid of their left flank. That's what we've been saying. Now remember, I put the shutdown on everyone, right? But here's where we are. I put it on all of them. I think they're all children who can't play nice with each other. But where we are now is the progressives are in their own, the Democrats are in their own fight right now. They're having their own internal fight, the same fight that we're having. Now, don't get it twisted. Republicans are having their same fight. I would call them moderates, or call us moderates, rhinos, if you will, whatever you want to call us, versus MAGA. Non-MAGA versus MAGA. There's a similar fight going on the Democrat side right now. These people, I've been following social media all day long, and the progressive left, the Democrats, are furious that this shutdown may end with a vote for health care reform or ACH subsidies later on down the line. They are furious. Now, remember, I know you can't make this up. Remember, these are the same people that said Trump was responsible for starving poor people and keeping SNAP from poor people. Now they're mad at Democrats who won't vote to reopen the government to do what? Get SNAP benefits into the hands of poor people. It's crazy. You can't make this up. Like the same people who were yelling at Trump 12 hours ago are now yelling at Democrats, but for a different reason. It's crazy. It really is. But it just shows you right now, ladies and gentlemen, just how screwed up our country is. Really, that's what is at the heart of all of this. It just shows you how screwed up this entire country is, and it's our fault. Because as long as they have us fighting at the bottom, whose fault is it? It's their fault. It's our fault. It's their fault. And going back and forth with each other, we're allowing people who are hired to do a job not to do that job. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. And we're just sitting around and, watching it happen. It's November 10th. If you have no one, I don't know many people who decide to go to their families on Thanksgiving on November 10th. And Thanksgiving is in 2 weeks. So this is Monday. Next week is the 17th. The week after that is Thanksgiving week, the 24th. That's Thanksgiving week. I don't know many people who decide 2 weeks from Thanksgiving, oh, you know what, I think I'm going to go see Grandma. Most people have this plan from way back when. And the more flights you cancel, you've got to catch up on them. So it's not like you just, the shutdown ends tonight and everything is back to normal. There are people who had their flights canceled who are leaving today or yesterday or the day before. Those people have to be made whole. They have to go on their trips. And the more trips that you backload, the more you have to make up for, the more push people out. And so you have people who are waiting to Thanksgiving. They have their tickets in hand. Grandma's waiting for them. Grandpa's waiting for them. They may not get there. And nobody cares about that. We're still down here at the bottom arguing over whose fault is it? It's your fault. It's the Democrats' fault. It's the Republicans' fault. And nobody cares about us. And the people who do care about us, the Marjorie Taylor Greens, the Thomas Masseys, the John Fettermans, those people are called sellouts by their side. This is where we are. And nobody cares. Except for Rand Paul. Do you know what's going on? Do you know what they slipped into this bill? I have probably 7 good friends. Scofflaw Brewery is one of them. Matt Shearer. Matt Shearer of Scofflaw Brewery has a THC-infused product. Sweet tea, passion fruit, southern sweet tea, this lemonade, and they're THC-infused. Different milligrams, different levels. Very popular brand. And they put in this bill, just slid it in there, to possibly ban from the federal level, ban THC-infused products. You know why? Now, here's the crazy thing. It's not because of kids. Kids aren't getting their hands on these products. No more than kids are getting their hands on cigarettes or vapes or anything else. So let's stop it with, we got to save the kids. No, this has nothing to do with children. You know why they're trying to do this? You know why they want to ban Delta-8 and THC-infused products? You know why? Because the alcohol lobbyists, the beer lobbyists, and the wine lobbyists are complaining. Yeah, that's it. And Donald Trump is going on record today saying, yes, he's for the regulations of THC-infused products after campaigning on reforming cannabis laws. After campaigning on reforming cannabis laws. How many times, sir, with all due respect to the presidency, how many times are you going to you-know-what on our heads and expect us to stay loyal? He's come out and said, Marjorie Taylor Greene, I don't know what's going on with her. She's lost her way. Really? She's lost her way because she wants you to focus on domestic policy? That's why she's lost her way? Really, sir? You campaigned on reforming cannabis laws and reforming cannabis and marijuana laws. A whole industry has popped up. THC-infused beverages, 21 and up. It seems to be impacting the bottom lines of vodka, gin, whiskeys, of wines, of beers. So you're listening to those lobbyists and you say, yeah, we need to fix this. No, you don't. You know why? Because those libertarians who flipped over to the Democrats following Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and those Republicans, those moderate Republicans like me who say we need to reform marijuana laws, which you ran on, sir, you're now going back on yet another promise? But we're supposed to stay loyal? We're just supposed to, yeah, Trump, yeah, let's support Trump, yeah. No, sir. No, sirree. Not here. So it's another promise you've gone back on. You're cutting spending. You bring Doge in, only to flip the money and spend it with ICE, tossing people out of the country. And then you go send money to African nations to house people that you're pulling and deporting out of ICE. Does that make any sense? The Republican Party went to Congress. You have the White House. You have the Senate. You have the U.S. Congress. And you pass one big, beautiful bill that never cuts spending and doesn't cut the deficit. But I'm supposed to just sit here and say, yeah, keep voting Republican because they keep their promises, unlike those Democrats. Keep losing us, Republicans. Keep losing us. Trust me when I tell you. I'm not talking to the 70-plus-year-old couple that lives in the suburbs who's retired, who doesn't want anything to do with marijuana. I'm talking about the 30, 35-year-olds who heard you say you wanted to reform marijuana laws. I'm talking to the business people who have popped up doing THC-infused beverages. I'm talking to the libertarians who voted for you. We won't come back in 2026. And every single one of you will fail at the polls because we'll just stay home. You see, we're a lot smarter than your MAGA people. Your MAGA people are loyal to a fault. We're not loyal to anybody but our own interest. And if our own interests are not being met, we will stay home. And I don't care if it's Mandani. I don't care if it's a jihadi Muslim. I don't care if it's a progressive communist running for a senator. I don't care who it is. I will let them win just to make a point to you. You better keep your promises and stop you-know-whatting on our heads and telling us, just stay loyal. It's the Shelley Winter Show. We'll be right back.